Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome to the final game we'll be casting for week number 6. It is going to be a couple of players. It's going to be a Protoss versus Terran. This is actually a completely massive map. I don't know why they're playing on a map this big, but apparently they are. There's maps all over. I don't think we've cast this map before, actually. No, it's got a crazy third base. And it's got the normal natural. Maybe we have cast this before. I feel like I've played on this map before, but I don't know if I've cast this map before. Anyway, I'm going to be casting this map. So, anyways, bracket A is going to be Wingmen versus the who's the Protoss? Oh, the Protoss is Wingmen. So that's Mr. Bughy. And down the bottom left side of the map. Oh, let's just start from the start, right? So down the bottom left side of the map, it is going to be Chaos, our purple Zerg player, playing for Masterminds. And up the top left side of the map, it is going to be Bughy. It's pronounced Bughy. And he is going to be playing for Wingmen. And they've been doing a pretty good job here, actually. I think I cast Mr. B a few weeks ago, playing off against Eri from the In Pursuit of Skill team. And I think Mr. B won that, so... Oh no, actually that... Was it? Yes, yeah, that was it was Mr. B. So it was very awesome there. And Chaos, we've definitely cast him. That was actually week 4. I think we cast him playing off against Paddy from Paddy's Heroes, and yeah, Paddy won that. Paddy's so awesome, man. I just cannot get over how awesome Paddy is. So I'm gonna keep saying that. And man, Majoris, which we cast yesterday. I gotta find a game between Majoris and Paddy's Heroes, man, because that will be insane. Team Insane versus Paddy. I gotta find it. We just gotta find it and see if we can cast it. That'll be the ultimate way to finish off. Alrighty. I wonder actually when those guys have actually fought against each other. Paddy's Heroes and Team Insane. It's got to have happened at some point. Yeah, that was actually week 1 that happened. So I might have to go back and see if I can find a replay from week 1 of those guys playing. Oh, the probe running around, going nuts, seeing all sorts of stuff. Very fun. And probe coming in here, doing some stuff. So a bit of scouting. Everybody knows where everybody else is. Lots and lots of fun. Ling's going nuts here. Looks like Mr. B going for a very early expansion right there. Even before his first gateway. Sort of safe. I mean, he's gone for a Forge Fast Expand off there, so he's going to be nice. And is he fully plugged this? Has he fully plugged this thing? I think he may have. I'm not sure why, because I really wouldn't expect a Ling to be running into your base on this bigger map. I mean, just crazy. So he's obviously just really paranoid. Is he going to cancel this at the last second? Maybe. No, it doesn't look. It looks like he's going to let it go through, so he's going to have to destroy this, because I'm pretty sure he's completely plugged here. There's no way anything's getting out of there anymore. So, although he can put a couple of pylons out there and just use warp gate tech to get everything out. If he builds Colossus, they can just walk down the ramp. But of course, eventually he's going to have to get out to get a third base. So, yeah, that's fine. But it looks like it might actually pay off here, because 6 Lings are coming out. It's fully plugged and 1 Ling goes down. So, not going to be fun at all for Mr. Chaos. So yeah, this gives him a lot of freedom to just go nuts on the economy right now. He's 24, he's chrono boosting out 2 workers at a time. The amount of workers he's got, military he's got is going to be down the toilet, but I really don't think he cares at the moment. He just wants to get the workers out as fast as he possibly can. Although he is mining double gas, so what can he be thinking of a double gas? Is he thinking like fast void rays or something? I just do not know. But Chaos going for fast 3 bases. Very nice play. He's going to have an insane amount of macro to keep up with the Protoss player. So very nice. And what do we got here? We got a Zealot. Just sort of looking after the non-existent gap right here. And there we go. There comes the Stargate right there. So almost certainly going to be seeing some void rays. I mean, with this much economy, you'd want to be actually building a ton of some big beefy unit you can really make a lot of use out of. I mean, Oracle play is Oracle's sort of like a bit of here and there and everywhere sort of play, where you sort of try to get little wins to sort of get little advantages. This is not a little win sort of map. This is a big win sort of map. This is the sort of map where you build 1,000,000 of your favorite unit and just send them all in one go and just wipe everything out, because that is just how you have to play it on this map. I mean, you've got your own pocket expansion and another expansion out here, which I granted is a bit hard to defend, but man, I mean, why wouldn't you go for just a crap load of stuff? He's actually going for Phoenix, so it looks like he's playing standard here, and meanwhile, Chaos is just like, whatever. I'm just, although Mr. B, look at that amount of workers he's got. It's simply insane. And there we go. One Phoenix, and now he's going to start to pump out the Void Rays. I would almost go for like double Stargate Void Ray push, and then in a couple of minutes you get out a bunch of Gateway units, you push out, you grab your third, you get the gas on the third. You just go nuts on the Void Rays. Just absolutely bonkers. And yeah, maybe he will be doing that. I don't think he's going to get a second Stargate though. There we go, Zealots coming out and making a push. Is he going to be clearing away the third base? No, base is going to be pushing out here, so that should be pretty nice. I would definitely expect to see a third base coming out. Chaos so far, not doing very much chaotic stuff, although an Infestation Pit is coming out. Is he thinking Swarm Host, man? Is he thinking Swarm Host? I am almost to the point where I just don't like players who do Swarm Host. Some of them do really, there we go, Swarm Host. Some of them do really nice plays with Swarm Host, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive. I really like that Swarm Host play. But a lot of them, it just drags out the game, and you're just like, it's just so bad. But here we go, Zealot's going on this base. He's got a bunch of Lings, a bunch of Queens. Void Ray, slowing these guys down. But not the best use of a Void Ray versus 3 Queens. The Zealots are going to go in there though. Now we've got the overcharge on the Void Ray. Now the Queens are going to start to get owned very badly. Void Ray, take out the third Queen. Get away from the Spore Crawler. Oh man. And the Queen finishes it off. Very nice. But the Zealots are still in the game. Going to be taking some stuff out. The Queen desperately going for the Mothership Core, but the Zealots are going nuts. Zealot's speed would be so awesome right now. Look at how many Lings. He just needs to stay close to the hatchery, and he can sort of do alright. He's definitely getting hit right here, but at least he's not getting surrounded on both sides, and that's the main thing. So he's actually managing to survive all of those Lings, and now the work is actually getting taken out. So because those Zealots did get surrounded on both sides, they did a great job. Work is actually going nuts on them, and this Zealot, finally gets taken out. But what's the damage right there? 3 workers, 4 Queens. That's pretty huge. He's building 3 Queens right there. We don't want that, we want that. And the Zealots may actually take this thing out, although the Queen's going to be distracting you quite a bit. But they're going for broke right there, and man, if he had Zealot Lings, he would have done so much better in this battle. But Queen's healing the hatchery up. 2 more Zealots coming out. Maybe, I think they've got it here. I think those extra 2 Zealots going to take the hatchery down, and instantly Chaos is very slightly worse off in terms of his economy, because he was not capped out on his other 2 bases anyway. But it's going to be a lot of economy he can't produce right there. He's going to be building a base here, but Chaos got a Ling already there. Not quite blocking the Nexus. Is it blocking the Nexus? It looks like maybe it is. Oh, so the worker's just going to be running for it, and not good. The Ling's going to be trying to take out the pylon, but a couple of nicely warped in Zealots going to be defending it. And man, he's finally figured out that he needs Zealot Lings. So there he goes, going to go for it. And here we go, Immortal and 3 Zealots and an Immortal, man. I feel like that needs to be the name of a sitcom or something. It's like the 3 skinny guys and the big fat guy. Man, the big fat guy could beat you up so easily, it's not even funny. So yeah, here we go. The Zealots continuing to defend their precious pylon. They will start to go down, but here we go. Comes the Swarm Host. Finally coming out, but a bunch of Void Rays actually coming out. They're going to be overloading here. Overload, and there goes the Spore Crawler. Very nice micro to keep this guy away. Queen's healing the Spore Crawler. Very nice micro by Chaos to keep that alive. And I mean, if you're going to go Void Rays in this sort of play, you got to go Void Rays. You can't just mess around with 2. You got to get a solid force of like 6 of the bastards, move in, and start owning everything. He's building Phoenix, actually. Not sure why. If it was me, I would just go like 6-7 Void Rays, just boom. Just start killing things all over the place. Just get the kills, get it done. I mean, Void Rays are going to be excellent for dealing with the Swarm Host later on, although the Zealots going in, facing up against the Locusts. Oh, that's going to be horrible. Chaos Man, he is going to be going nuts in this game. Absolutely nuts. Although if Mr. B just goes for a ton of Void Rays, then not much the Swarm Host can really do about that. Oh, we've got a Nidus Worm coming out. It looks like he knows about that. I guess it gets shown on the map for everybody when a Nidus Worm comes out. So it's sort of like a nuke. You say nuclear launch coming up or blah 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 blah. But almost certainly going to see some Swarm Hosts coming out of this place. Ton of Queens, ton of Swarm Hosts. So the Queen's going to be great anti-air right there. The Swarm Host's going to be great ground attack. And this could be what finishes Mr. B off, because he's just got nothing to deal with this. I mean, really just nothing. And the Void Rays could potentially snipe the Swarm Host, but there's just too many Queens to deal with, and I don't think he's got any real thing he can take out of the Queens with. Possibly Immortal Snipes, but the Locusts are going to take care of those. It's just so bad right here. It's just so bad. So we'll have to see. I mean, the Colossus up the top side will be able to take care of the Locusts, because I mean, they've got them all bottlenecked here, and they'll be able to wipe out a lot of them right there. A lot of them. So they'll be taking minimal damage from those Locusts. But that's only with this bottleneck. Once he starts moving out, it starts to go downhill. Yeah, see, he has to run away straight away. So it is a couple more Colossus, 2 more Colossus. I think he can potentially move out without taking any damage. 5 Colossus, I think it might be enough for this many Swarm Hosts. And yeah, but maybe some DTs. Although he's building Spore Crawlers here, so it seems like people have got the Swarm Host game down pat pretty much. You just build a ton of Spore Crawlers to save them from the Void Rays, and then you just get a ton of Swarm Hosts, and that's all you really need. Here we got the Phoenix coming out though. Oh, they see the Spore Crawlers, so they know what's going on. It's going to have to be ground that attacks this, and with 5 Colossus, and with Storm coming out, maybe Mr. B can actually make it work, because that's a ton of offensive power that he's got. And Chaos right now is just totally just going on his Swamp Host right now. And all it's going to take is one really heavy push from the Colossus to take all these guys down. What do we got going on here? Bunch of Zealots taking out the Hatchery once again. Very nice here. Hasn't lost a ton of workers, but I mean, taking out all those workers definitely going to be hurting. Actually sending some Locusts over there, which is relatively undefended. So this base might be in trouble, and if Mr. B is going to be pushing out, I feel like it should be soon. He's got 5 Colossus. I feel like he needs to make a move right here. There's not a massive amount of Swarm Hosts here, but more and more are coming out, and they're actually all over here. So they split up. It's a great time to make a move. Does he know it's a great time to make a move? I feel like he can't wait any longer. I feel like he's just going to have to make a move to take this out. Because if he doesn't make a move, he's going to lose this base, and then he's going to lose the game, and it's going to be really sucky for him. So make a move, Mr. B. Make a move. He's not doing it. He's not listening to me. Oh, man. He's just continuing to build Colossus. He thinks he's alright here, but he's losing buildings over there. Swamp Host is just going to keep getting built. Oh, man. It's going to be... He's taking out... He's doing a great job at just driving the economy. And here he goes. He's making his move. 1 Swarm Host goes down. Let's have a count. There's 3 lost so far. This is good. He's doing a great job. The Colossus is doing a great job. Don't worry about the anti-air. Just kill these Swarm Hosts. They're actually in front of the Spore Crawlers. That's great. Keep moving in. Your Colossus are not doing anything. Move them in. Attack move. Attack move. What is he doing right here? Attack move. Take out the Swarm. He must have lost his Observer or something like that. He must have lost it. There we go. Chaos given the GG anyway. And that is exactly what you need to do to take out the Swarm Host. You need to get a bunch of units like the Colossus, then push out and just own everything. Just a lot of backbone firepower. And he definitely had it. He had 2 weapons as well, 3 on the way. Really great job there by Mr. B. And very well-deserved victory for the Wingmen right there. I mean, they basically won every single game they played this week. Every single series of games. And I thought for a sec they might lose this one, but I completely forgot that they won every series. So yeah, they definitely were always going to win this, and that is awesome. So, thank you very much for watching. And next week, I think it is the final week. I think, yeah, it's just 7 weeks for this tournament. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. We might cast some more games after week 7. Just looking for crazy games like Majoris versus Paddy. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, we might cast that as a bonus game later on. All this sort of stuff. Like, I mean, just a bunch of players that really, really just own all over the place. We might start casting more of them. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, this has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game. And I'll catch you guys next week for week 7. Stay tuned.